his or her funeral. Indeed, success does not come from working hard alone. Around the turn of the 19th century, a young newsman by the name of Napoleon Hill interviewed steel magnate Andrew Carnegie, who was then one of the wealthiest men alive. He convinced Hill to devote 20 years of his life to study what made men successful. Carnegie helped Hill by giving him introductions to the mightiest, wealthiest, and best-known men of his day. These included Henry Ford, Theodore Roosevelt, Charles Schwab, George Eastman, John D. Rockefeller, Thomas Edison, and many others. Napoleon Hill discovered an amazing fact from his research. No successful individual became successful strictly by himself. Every one of the successful individuals that Napoleon Hill interviewed had become successful through the help of others. They were bosses, colleagues, and subordinates. Without them, not a single person interviewed by Hill would have become successful. Andrew Carnegie himself must have recognized this fact because he willed that this single sentence engraved on his tombstone when he passes away. Here lies one who knew how to enlist in his service better men than himself. Leadership has to do with getting things accomplished by acting with and through others. Because regardless of your own abilities, there are many important goals that you cannot attain without the help of others. Don't resent suggestions to improve your program when given to you by others. Don't stop developing your team even if there are difficult members who slow you down. Don't feel that you are alone can make you and your group successful. For like what Napoleon Hill discovered, you can be successful only through exercising good leadership and helping others to reach their goals. And when success crowns your effort as a leader, you too can claim the following words by paraphrasing Andrew Carnegie. I knew how to get around me men who were better than myself. Salamat po.
Thank you so much, SBB. Jomon, thank you so much for sharing. I think we are receiving appreciation from the participants here. So I think the message is very clear. It is from unboxing leadership, which is to begin with, no? Planning to success. No? Plan, it is our duty. There is individual activity. So individual ability is important, self-confidence, transparency, walk the talk. I like the word responsibility is the ability to respond. Okay. And then we have leadership, which is focal to the word influence. And all of these are achieved towards what we call experience. So let me share again my screen to welcome some of the comments or questions coming from our audience here. So we can have an open conversation with our resource speaker. So maybe we can have one or two to share, add. Anyone from the group? Okay, just to make known that our resource speaker will be launching his book soon. So we will be reading the things that he has shared this morning, this afternoon to us. Martin Cruz said, clear po lahat, no question. So I think I am seeing raise of hand from Dr. Philip. Good afternoon, Doc.
Good afternoon, Doc. Good afternoon, sir.
Afternoon.
I would just like to one question. Kasi I come from a field where we have to strike a balance between respecting our seniors, those who came before us, but at the same time, it's subject to a lot of rapid innovation. And one thing that you mentioned in your talk, I wasn't able to catch who said it, but you said uh, something to the effect, mananagalog na lang po ako, na parang when you're, how do you try, yes, you mentioned na parang when you're in an institution, don't attack it. So I have how do we clarify what's the line drawn between constructive criticism and attacking the institution that you're a part of? Because there are people who will interpret any criticism as an attack on an institution, whether that institution be an organization or what we say an institution in the field. Kasi they'll take it as a personal attack. So, in your opinion, where's the line drawn? How does one differentiate between constructive criticism and an actual attack on an institution that one is part of? Thank you, sir.
What I mean by I would like to perceive and believe that yung pong constructive criticism as far as our experience and my own experience, it is always welcome. A typical example, whenever we come out with some critical decisions, we always invite a certain group or a group of member of my committee. The other committee would just say, be a devil's advocate. What is wrong with this, and what are the kinks that we have to resolve in order to be successful in this endeavor? Because even as a leader or executive, you cannot have a monopoly of knowledge of everything. You need massive information, especially information that will enhance the development or the process of your decision making. However, if there are some problems in an organization that you may perceive as not a constructive criticism, but criticism per se, meaning it is against the organization. What we do is that we discuss that in a separate venue. We discuss it thoroughly. What is your problem? And if it is, let's say, adversarial, antagonistic, I think we have to resolve that that person has to get out.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And I think the rest are saying that the sharing was comprehensive and they were cleared on the things that have been shared. So at this juncture, we would like to extend our appreciation to our first resource speaker. The Philippine Christian University Certificate of Appreciation is awarded to Senior Executive Vice President Jose S. Montoya for his invaluable insights as resource speaker during the academic discourse on managing organization, reflect, strategize, transform, a webinar for graduate studies. given this 21st day of October 2023 through Zoom Meet Manila, Philippines. Thank you for heeding the call to the PCU core values of faith, character, and service. Signed, President Junipen F. Gawan. Thank you so much. Virtual round of applause, please, to our first resource speaker, Dr. Montoya. So, GSM is on his way. Remember, on his way to his PhD diploma. Thank you so much, GSM, for this afternoon. I know you're so busy. You just have to report to office for this webinar, though it is a weekend. So thank you so much for your time.
Marami rin pong salamat. I'm very honored to acknowledge the certificate. Maraming salamat.
I will give this personally to your office. Thank you so much. Good afternoon po. Good afternoon. Thank you po. So before our resource speaker will have his time this afternoon, can I have photo opportunity for all of us? Okay. If we have if we can open, yes. Thank you so much. I have 2 screens this afternoon, so let me take the shots. Okay. Smile po tayo with our resource speaker, and our 2 other resource speakers are here already. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Good afternoon, JSM. 1, 2, 3, smile. Okay. And then I have another screen. 1, 2, 3. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay.
Doc, inquiry
So,
lang.
thank you so much, JSM.
Okay, may inquiry lang. Kung may nakita akong John Rimando, is she from Baguio o La Union? May barkada akong naging mayor ng Aguo eh.
From Baguio ata, JSM. No?
Yun.
Okay. So thank you so much, GSM. We hope also that if you can extend your time, so we have more second and third speaker this afternoon. So to introduce our second resource speaker, so let me do the honors again to introduce our second resource speaker. Our second resource speaker is a graduate of Pangasinan State University with a degree in Doctor of Education, major in Educational Management. She holds 2 master's degrees, one in education and the other one in library science. He is a licensed professional teacher and a licensed librarian at the same time. She worked in the Royal Commission for Jubail, Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, from 2010 to 2018 as college instructor. She became the Dean for the School of Education and the Continuing Professional Development, CPD Manager in one private higher education institution in 2018 and 2021. She also experienced being the Director for Research and the Vice President for Academics and Research in a local college in the year 2021 to 2022. Her research expertise is on motivation, reflective teaching and learning, assessment, community and extension, educational technology, among others. She conducts training on project impact assessment, team building, and reflective thinking. Finally, our resource speaker is branded by her students and colleagues as an educator with a heart. I think this is more fitting because our resource speaker come up with a theme and then launch the very progressive book publishing called Edu Heart. It was during the pandemic. with a zero capital. EduHeart has gained more than 200 authors as of September 2023. EduHeart created a tagline which our resource speaker has coined, and it says, "We reflect, we write, we transform lives." Ladies and gentlemen, a virtual round of applause, please, to our second resource speaker that will talk about leadership in the area of reflective leadership. No other than Dr. Ethel Reyes Chua. Doc Jet, good afternoon po.
Hi, good afternoon, Doc Matt.
Good afternoon.
Thanks for that very inspiring introduction. And also, I would like to greet Senior Vice President Jose Montoya and our colleague in the Filipino Institute, Mr. Gabriel Remando, my fellow speaker, and to all the participants who are all graduate students. Am I right, Doc Matt?
Yes po.
Okay, so my presentation is actually a little bit interactive. So I just want to know if everyone is here by typing their location. Everyone,
chat box.
please, in the chat box.
Okay. So may we request everyone to join our resource speaker? We type in our location in the chat box.
So is everyone typing?
Yes, yes, yes.
Very good.
So we have
some of you
Laguna,
come from
Oriental
right.
Mindoro, Cavite.
Okay.
We have Hong Kong.
Really? It's nice to meet all of you. I'm here in Imus, Cavite right now. Okay, thank you so much for your participation. Okay, the next thing that you're going to type is your number, your mobile number. This is just a game. So maybe you will expect a GCash from Doc Matt.
No problem.
Can you please type your mobile number at the same time your GCash number daw po? All right. So it means that everyone is alive, awake, enthusiastic. Ayan. Thank you. So see, Doc Matt, they are really listening to us. Ayan. Thank you so much. So I just check whether you are with me, no? So you can do this also to your students if you are teaching, checking whether they are listening to you, no? Because sometimes they usually on off cam and they don't want to participate. Yung pala yung nanay na nila ang kausap natin, ano? All right. Let me share my screen. Okay lang po ba, Doc Matt? Can I share my
anytime,
screen?
Doc Jet.
A minute po. Sharing. I went 1 minute. Okay, can you see it now? Can you please tell me if it's already visible? Doc? Okay na po ba?
Yes po, yes po.
Okay, thank you. All right. I was listening to Dr. Sir Montoya kanina and I've learned a lot. You're really inspired when you listen to SEVP Montoya. He has a lot of things to share and hindi lang talaga sharing kundi based on experience. So I really love the presentation and this time medyo hesitant ako mag-present kasi ang galing-galing niya. But anyway, I will try to do my best to share with you what I have on reflective leadership. Actually, this is all based on my book entitled Reflective Thinking, Embracing the World of Change Through the Process of Reflections. Have you ever asked yourselves at the end of the day the following questions? What have I done? Did they feel happy or bad about what I have done? Why did I do that? Was it helpful or useful to others? What could have been done in order to improve? I want you to reflect for a second and check on these questions. If the answer is yes, then I would say you are a reflective practitioner. If the answer is no, you can listen to us and you can become one. Can I have two people in the presence of pwede bang ako ang mamili? Or shall I say Sir Matt or Doc Matt? Can you give me two persons to answer this together? I have two questions or I have random questions for them. Any volunteer? Or maybe Doc Matt can provide us two persons. Are you with me?
And-
Hello?
Yeah. I think they're raising their hand up, Jet.
Okay, Sir Philip Gatue or Gatue. And who else?
We have Martin Cruz.
Okay, Sir Martin and Sir Philip, please answer my questions. Sabay po, no? Kung kaya natin. Random questions lang po ito. Blue or green?
Blue.
Synchronous, asynchronous?
Synchronous.
Being effective or being reflective?
Effective.
I don't care or it's up to you.
It's up to you.
Self or family?
Family.
Family or best friend?
Family.
Designation or promotion?
Promotion.
Cash or kind?
Cash.
Give or take?
Give.
Be happy or make them happy?
Make them happy.
Wow! Palakpakan po natin silang dalawa. You will receive a GCash from Doc Matt. Okay, what is the relationship of this to my topic? Okay, reflect on your answers, ladies and gentlemen. Which pair of words did you like most and why? Type na po sa chat box or if you want to raise your hand, there's no problem. Which pair of words did you like most? Ayan, ibalik natin. Anyone? You can raise your hand. And the others, maybe you can just type in your answers. Alin po dito ang nagustuhan ninyo? And why? Magtatawag na po ako ha. Ma'am Julie Ann.
Good afternoon po.
Good afternoon. Yes, ma'am.
So yung sa akin po yung nag-strike po yung blue or green po.
Okay, why?
Technically mas madali siyang sagutin kasi mamimili lang po kayo ng color po. Yun lang naman po.
Aha, okay. Any other answer from this group? Thank you, ma'am, for your answer. Anyone else? How about Ma'am Charlene?
Good afternoon, everyone. For me, I appreciate the last one. Also, be happy or make them happy. As a leader, I believe that we also have to communicate that happiness to our members. To be effective, you cannot give what you do not have. So when you're happy, you can communicate that. You can influence that to your members. And of course, since you have been entrusted with a position, you also have to do something to make your members happy. Thank you.
Thank you so much. You nailed it, ma'am. Thank you. Dadagdagan ko ang GCash mo. Thank you so much. I really like your answer. Last na lang. Anyone else? I want this name, SJG Imperial. Can you share your thoughts? And maybe they also have answers. Wow. SJG Imperial, are you there? Baka po nag-break. Hello, sir, ma'am. One last sharer, please. Hello. Are you still with me? Okay. How about Ma'am Rowena Manlapas? Ma'am Rowena, can you share your thoughts?
Yes, ma'am. Medyo mahirap po para sa akin yung piliin yung ano. Sa akin yung mahirap, hindi yung mas gusto. Yung self or family. Diyan ako nahirapan.
Yeah.
Kasi pareho silang importante.
Mm-mm.
Una, yung sarili ko, then yung family. Doon ako nahirapan sa lahat ng choices na yan. Baliktad naman yung sa akin. Yung sa inyo po kasi yung mas nagustuhan or mas
Gustuhan. Yeah.
Oo, sa akin yung nahirapan. Baliktad naman po yung sa akin. Thank you po.
And that's okay. It means that you are reflecting, no? Dahil yung two words na yon pinaka-importante sa'yo, right?
Yes po.
All right. So thank you for all your insights. Okay. Saan na tayo? Okay. Since this topic was given to me, and this is really what I want to share, I just want to give you a brief motivation or inspiration in my life. I came from a poor family. I studied as a working student, as a student librarian in college for 2 years. And then after 2 years, nakakuha naman po ako ng scholarship. Working and studying at the same time was never easy. But of course, kung meron kang perseverance or growth mindset and an inspiration, which is your family, then it will always be possible. In 1993, I graduated. My first job was in La Patria College, formerly Patria Sable Corpus College. In 1993 po yan. So, huwag nyo na pag-imaginin kung ilang taon po ako. I work in the National Library of the Philippines from 1995 to 1997. And then in Ateneo de Manila also in 1997 to 1999. From 1999 to 2010, I also work in the Maritime Academy of Asia and the Pacific. And then an opportunity knocked at my door, that is to work in Saudi Arabia from 2010 to 2018. And doon po naranasan ko maging lecturer, community service provider, professional development provider. I also experienced being a librarian, and you might not believe I also experienced being a photocopier, tutor, mentor, trainer, and everything. For the sake of your family, you really have to do all this, right? And then, nagkaroon po ng Saudinization. In 2018, we have to go back here for good. So I experienced to become the Dean of the School of Education from 2018 to 2021. I was invited for in a local college in Parañaque City. From 2021 to 2022, that's why naging research director po ako and the vice president for academics. Now, I am connected with Pangasinan State University in Lingayen as CPD coordinator, child-initiated QA, research coordinator, and many others. Ang dami po, no? Can you imagine? So each day, you meet people with different types of attitude, different types of characteristics. And you might agree with me, or you really agree with me when I say that you really cannot please everybody. However, if you are happy to share what you have and what you know, there's nothing impossible. You are happy to share, but not everyone is happy for your presence. Okay lang yon. That's why I think big, I dream big, but again, you cannot expect everyone to be comfortable with you. What I do every day, I do reflect and try to make changes in my life. That is what you call transformation. But everything is okay. Life must go on. During the pandemic, I also experienced to have no job. Baka akala nyo, no? I experienced having no job for 5 months. Pero ano ang naisip ko? I founded EduHeart with zero capital, as mentioned earlier. But then, family is the most important. Kaya nagkaroon pa tayo ng chance to look for other opportunities. So I am what I am now. It's because of those challenges, struggles in life, and those leadership skills, those leadership tasks that I have experienced made me to become a better version of myself. Now, EduHeart is growing. It's because of the people around me, because of those authors, editors. One is Doc Matt, and I would like to congratulate him as well, and Senior Vice President Pontoya, who will be launching his book soon. And we set the motto, no authors are left behind. We have also this tagline that we established, we reflect, we write, and we transform lives. So EduHeart helps me and my family to survive and thrive during the pandemic and until now. So despite of those ups and downs, challenges, and opportunities, I was able to make it. Because as a reflective practitioner, as a reflective leader, you must be strong to accept everything that happens. I never regret experiencing all those challenges because to me, they are all opportunities. So, pwede niyong itanong, what keeps me going? I mentioned earlier, it is my family. However, sinasamahan ko po ito lagi ng passion, commitment, enthusiasm to grow professionally and personally. So, as a result po, during the pandemic and up to now, we have established all our books. We have written all our books with the help of those authors that were mentioned. Yung katulad nito, being a reflective academic practitioner, surviving and thriving in the pandemic, the road to reflective leadership, beyond the new normal, and my advocacy, the reflective thinking, embracing the world of change through the process of reflection. I thought all the while when I was still a student, the word reflection means a religious activity lang. But then as I went, as I go along with my life, I realized that there is deeper meaning of becoming reflective. So each day I ask myself, have I done something good? Have I taught my students well? Did they understand me? Or if not, what have I done to make them understand the lesson? Because as an educator, you're not only teaching them, but you are sharing your life. You are sharing all those pains, all those struggles, so that they will also have the tendency to imitate the strategy that you have done. So for today, actually, that is just a short introduction, but you don't need to worry because I made it so short. We will be defining reflective thinking, the Schoen's model, and the reflective leadership. So what is reflective thinking? Reflective thinking entails looking at the larger picture, thinking beyond what is expected. It entails understanding why you perform what you did. So even if you did something good, you have to ask yourself the question, why? And if it's bad or something that is not good, you still need to ask the question why you did it that way. Reflection is looking back at an experience or a situation and learning from it in order to improve the next time. So, what did I do? Bakit nga ba nangyari yon? Bakit ko ginawa yon? So, what else could have been done in order to improve? It's always for improvement purposes kung bakit tayo nagre-reflect. Because learning the process of reflection, to me, I consider it as the biggest achievement. So despite of the so many struggles and failures, I look at them as an opportunity. So due to this positive thinking of mine, many positive things happened to me. So, nagkaroon po tayo ng scholarship abroad. I studied in the UK for a year. I received good salary, good job, good titles, good ranks. But again, these are just material things. What is important is that, have you learned something in your life? Were you that kind of a leader na alam mo yung nararamdaman ng iyong mga tao? You have to feel their pulse. Otherwise, if you don't, people will be lost or they will leave from your company, from your organization. So reflective thinking po yan. Reflective thinking is also about critical thinking. Thinking reflectively enhances our leadership capacities, our leadership abilities. Hindi lang po sa bahay, sa school, and even in our community. So we have two models here, the reflection in action and reflection on action. So reflection in action is the ability to respond and think quickly. Like, for example, if you are a teacher, you're teaching your students and yet they don't understand, or you're incorporating games in your class wherein other students are not interested, most especially in the face-to-face classes. So hindi natin yon mapipilit, di ba? We must have plan B for that matter. And we call that reflection in action. Reflection on action is the type of reflection that occurs after the activity. So magka-oppose po ito, but then both of them have this ability or the characteristics of reflection. So here you have to identify your feelings, and then what happened next? What can you do in order to change? Ayan. What are the benefits of reflective thinking? It broadens your perspective. Your perspective will be more expansive as a result of your reflective thought, which might also encourage you to be more understanding of other people's perspectives. So, parang nag-mature ka na, no? Yung bang wala na sa'yo yung may kasamang jealousy, because you are a reflective person. You are a reflective leader. It already broadens your horizon, your perspective in life. Change and improve. Making improvements is essential in our life. Taking on new challenges. So instead of thinking that problem is a problem that you really cannot solve it anymore, no? So take that as a challenge, as an opportunity. Then apply knowledge to other situations. Reflective thinkers are able to relate new things, new ideas. And from there, you can even create your own idea, and maybe you can have an action research based on that. So ganun po ang ginagawa ko. As a reflective leader, I do some action research. Based on my action research, nagre-reflect po ako, and then kinakandak ko po ulit yung another type of research. So nagkakaroon po ng continuous process of learning and of reflections. Okay, even though reflective leadership is challenging to do, it is really possible if we really want to do it without the various struggles and setbacks I had throughout my life. I would not be the person I am today. So even if there were moments when I wanted to give up, of course, we are just human beings, my aspirations and my family kept me going. Yan po. So, in reflecting, we must consider the past, the present, and the future. What I did and why I did it. What was good and bad about it. For the present, how I used what I have been taught. what am I going to do differently in this type of situation next time? For future, what actions am I going to do on the basis of what I have learned, and what else have been done to improve? Okay, I know that you are aware of Confucius, who said that, tell me and I will forget, show me and I may remember, involve me and I will comprehend. I would say that I am fortunate to have completed all my degrees. I'm so happy about it. However, I needed to further my work. So what I do some expansion of my professional development. It renews my faith in my ability to get my job better. It provides me a brand new setting in which to learn. And it motivates me to do more activities and to foster experience. Sorry. So, reflection. I discovered Eduhart Book Publishing during the pandemic. This helps me to survive. And then I established effective communication, maintains humility, establish relationship with others, and having a big dream up to now. Sorry. I also have fun. I enjoy mentoring people, and I continue to become reflective. And then displaying your talent is also part of being reflective. Do not be shy. If you know how to dance, do it. You know how to sing, just sing. Being humble at all times, no matter what happens. Okay, I would like to end my presentation by saying the only person who is destined to become is the person you decide to be, according to Ralph Waldo Emerson. If you would like to read more about reflective thinking, you can just PM me or tell Doc Matt about it. So this is again Doc Jet Chua saying we reflect, we write, and we transform lives. Thank you. Doc Matt, back
Thank
to
you
you.
so much. Thank you so much, Doc Jet, for that wonderful, reflective, insightful sharing. It was personal, yet we are learning a lot. And the two speakers brought about their insights through experience. And I think that is the word for this afternoon. So we would like to, again, open the conversation. If there are some questions, additional inputs, query to our resource speaker, you are most welcome. You can raise your hand or you can make use of the unmute yourselves, no? So we can acknowledge your presence. We welcome one or two. Doc Jet,
Yes po.
yeah, how can we be engaged in your Eduhart publishing?
I have the upcoming,
I think you have
yes
an
po,
upcoming call for
book
papers.
launch po, yes. We have the upcoming book launching on November 11 at the Duty Free Fiesta Mall, Parañaque City. So you are all invited because, you know, Dr. Matt will be awarded by
Oh,
Eduhart. Hindi na siya secret, Doc Matt.
okay. So we'll
So
see
you
each
are all
other,
invited.
and our future launching of books, and also your call for papers.
Yes, we also have the call for papers for the national conference on November 26th. If you are interested, so you just PM us or you can add me on Facebook, Jet Chua po. Yeah. Thank you for giving me time to discuss all this, Doc Matt.
Yes, thank you so much. I think
Wala na silang tanong.
yeah, I think Charlene's comment would like to I think this is the consensus on point. founded by experience. So thank you for sharing. So thank you so
You're
much,
welcome.
Doc Jet. At this juncture, I would like to read our special citation for our resource speaker this afternoon. Philippine Christian University Certificate of Appreciation is awarded to Dr. Ethel Jet Reyes Chua for her invaluable insights as resource speaker during the academic discourse on managing organization, reflect, strategize, transform, a webinar for graduate studies given this 21st day of October 2023 through Zoom Meet Manila, Philippines. Thank you for heeding the call to the PCU core values of faith, character, and service. Signed by our President, Dr. Junipen F. Gawan. I think the President is also the cousin of Dr. Ethel, our resource speaker.
Thank you so much, Doc Matt. Can I leave na po? I also
Thank
have,
you, thank you.
yes, I have
Can we have a photo op with you? Okay. So again, I would like to welcome everyone. If you can open. So this will serve as our documentation para sa mga next natin na engagement. Meron na tayong mga picture na pinagsamahan. Okay. Thank you so much. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Second slide. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Thank you so much. Okay, let me...
Okay. Can I leave na po? Thank you. Bye,
Thank you so
everyone.
much, Doc Jet. We'll see you.
Thank you
I
po.
will give personally
See
the
you.
certificate and our token
During
of,
the book launch na lang po.
yes,
Okay.
and our
Salamat
token
po.
of appreciation. Thank you so much. See you. po.
Bye-bye.
Take care. Okay, so let us now go to our third resource speaker. Our third resource speaker, let me be have a personal, no? A personal ad lib, no, on our third resource speaker. So we had a lot of acquaintances and also engagement with our third resource speaker. Younger than me, and then what I admire most is his dedication to his craft, no? Found specialization and found expertise in the field of entrepreneurship. So let me do the honors to officially introduce our third resource speaker. Our third resource speaker, other than being an entrepreneur, a businessman, an academician, managing a school, he is also finishing his PhD program here with us at Collab Extension for the Philippine Christian University. Okay, so our third resource speaker, diverse experience in Dubai across sectors such as accounting, sales, photography, and marketing. Founder of the Filipino Institute, established the Filipino Learning Center in the Philippines for holistic education. But I believe that our third resource speaker will give us a short presentation of his organization, which he founded and have been sharing to the Filipinos, especially our Filipino overseas workers in the Middle East. And I think he is expanding to the rest of the world. So let me do the honors to introduce, and he will present to us a video on his organization. Our third resource speaker, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Gabriel Rimando from the Filipino Institute. Good afternoon, Gab.
Hello, good afternoon, sir. Sir,
Yeah.
thank you for the invitation. Akala ko nga ito na yung thesis ko.
Yes, I'll
Hindi
make
na ba ito yung
you
thesis natin?
I'll make you the sorry.
Host. Thank
Yeah.
you for the invitation and to all our speakers. Ang gaganda, nakaka-inspire yung mga presentation nyo kanina. Kay Dr. Jose Montoya from Baguio po. Baguio po yung family ko. Originally from La Union. Siguro magkakakilala po tayo ng mga tatay at saka ng lolo ko siguro. Yun yung mga naging barkada niya.
Anytime you can share, Gab. Thank you.
Ayan, sige, I'll share now, sir.
Just to remind everyone that our activity this afternoon goes with a certificate of attendance. Most students would like to avail of the certificate of attendance. I put some equivalent hours that can be perused by personal purposes, no, or institutional purposes. So, meron po tayong certificate. And also, yes, Gab? Okay, and also we would like to announce that
Sir,
yes, Gab.
pagawa ulit po ako ng
Okay,
yung
okay.
authorization.
Yes. Okay, you can share anytime.
Thank you.
Our upcoming webinar sessions also will be on research, human resource management, and one group for education. So ito po yung
Okay.
ating mga future webinars. Yes, go ahead, Gab.
The person plays a very pivotal role in the success of Filipino Institute. What started off as a hobby has blossomed into a serious commitment. This person is an epitome of someone who brings thoughts just to fulfill his passion in life. A person with a big heart that connects to hundreds and thousands of people. He is a doer in a world full of dreamers. He is an achiever in a world full of survivors. And he is a risk taker in a world full of mediocre. Behind his very jolly personality is a person with a burning desire of providing all Filipinos with sustainable and affordable education. A certified international public accountant, certified international management accountant, certified manager, certified professional trainer, certified professional senior auditor, master in business administration, masters in project management, and masters in finance. Tonight, allow me to have the honor of introducing the founder and the president of the Filipino Institute, no less than Boss G himself, Mr. Gabriel John Rifando.
Ayan, thank you. Thank you for watching my presentation. So ngayon po, ipe-present ko
Ngayong
lang.
araw na to ay bibigyan ko na si Ashley ng mas advanced na ensayo.
Ayan.
Dahil over the weeks ay
Ayan po. Nakita niyo na po ba yung
Ito nga
presentation?
makikita natin talaga na andun
Yes, Gab, we can see it. Well,
Nice one, good job, perfect.
Hello, sir. Sandali.
nawawala, Gab.
Ayan po, saglit lang po. Nahihirapan ako mag-share. Ayan, okay na po. Nakita niyo na po yung presentation.
Okay, go ahead. Thank you.
Ayan, maraming salamat. My name is Gabriel John Rimando. Isa po akong OFW. Nagsimula pa ako mag-business. Siguro nagpunta ako ng UAE mga taong 2007. I was here since 2007. My mother is an OFW. Tapos, alam po. Ayan. So, nung pangarap ko lang naman dati, maging isang businessman since high school pa lang ako, mahilig na ako magbenta-benta. Nung mga college, nagkaroon kasi kami nung college kami, wala namang plano maging CPA. Ang naging course ko talaga, gusto ko talaga nung mag-college ako, business administration. Tapos nung sa school namin, nagkaroon kasi ng entrance exam. Pag nakapasa ka, pwede ka maging accounting. Pag hindi ka nakapasa, pwede ka maging business ad. Tapos doon ko lang nalaman na pag mataas yung grade mo, pupunta ka sa accounting. So after nun, lumaki akong hindi kasama yung parents ko. Ang naging background ko lang talaga, isa akong OFW child. Ano ibig sabihin nun? Every year, sa mga graduation natin, sa mga birthdays, di po natin nakakasama yung parents natin. So nung dumating na ako sa Dubai, ang naging trabaho ko ron, accountant, tapos nagsisimula na rin magtrabaho yung mother ko, nagsisimula na siya maggawa ng business niya. So yun yung naging influence din sa akin para magtayo ng business. So to cut the short story short, nagtayo ako ng FI, which is Filipino Institute. Ang pinaka-background talaga nun, kasi nakita natin na pa nag-abroad tayo, kulang tayo ng skills. Pag napupunta ako sa ibang mga training institute dati, napakamahal. So ang ginawa po talaga natin, pinamura natin. So that time, ang nagiging institute lang natin for 3 weeks, 3 months. Pero as time passed by, iniba-iba natin yung mga programs natin. So ngayon po, introduce ko yung mga programs na ginawa ko sa Philippine Institute. Dati kasi Philippine Institute lang. Pero nung dumadami-dami na yung mga companies, naging group of companies na. So ito po yung FIGC, organizational chart. Kasi ang topic ko is transformational leadership or transformational business. Summarize ko lang, ibig sabihin nun, yung business kasi natin from the start, hindi naman ibig sabihin, yun ang gagawin natin. Kailangan natin mag-adapt, lalong-lalo na like ng pandemic. Dati hindi naman ako nag-FI virtually. Nung nag-pandemic, nag-shift kami virtually. So yung mga experiences ko, pwedeng i-share sa inyo, bawat business, kung bakit din ako nagtayo ng ganitong business, bakit ako nagtayo ng ganitong business, or ano yung naging motivation ko. So ngayon po, ang pinaka-motivation natin sa pagtatayo ng business, syempre number 1, that time kasi nawalan din ako ng trabaho, nagkaroon din ako ng opportunity, talagang mahilig na talaga ako dati magturo-turo. Tapos after that time, nagkaroon ako ng chance na magkaroon ng license para i-continue yung pagiging isang businessman. So ngayon po, ano yung FI, na-establish ko to noong 2015 with my wife. Tapos meron na rin ako kumuha ng mga volunteers. After naging volunteers, naging full-time staff ko na rin sila. So mga licenses. Dati, photographer din ako. Nung nag-Dubai kasi ako, iba-iba rin naging trabaho ko eh. Naging sales, naging photography, naging accounts, videography. So ang dami rin po nating racket. So bilang isang OFW, kailangan mo talagang pasukin lahat eh. And that time, marami rin ako mga racket na ginagawa. From the side, nagbebenta tayo ng mga, ngayon kasi uso na yung mga damit. Dati kasi ako lang, ang ginagawa ko dati, wala pang online. Pupunta ako sa mga bahay, mga accommodation, doon ako nagbebenta. Tapos hindi pa uso yung mga Facebook noon. Wala pa kami, meron na mga Facebook pero hindi pa nagagamit yung Facebook. Pag tatanungin nyo ilang taon na ako, I am already 40 years old. So nung dumating ako sa UAE, 24 years old ako. So ito yung misis ko, nakasama ko siya. Ang background naman niya, nakilala ko naman siya dito na rin sa Dubai. So isa-summarize ko yung organizational chart namin. FIGC, ako, misis ko, tapos meron akong mga admins. Pag tatanong nyo sa akin, paano ko ba na-handle yung maraming business? Ang sekreto lang dyan, syempre, education. Nung natutunan kong, nung nag-aaral kasi ako nag-MBA din ako, nag-aral din ako kay Doc Matt, lahat na napag-aralan ko sa theories, in-apply ko sa business ko. So ang pinakamagandang nangyari, delegation, tapos syempre, proper organization. Hanggang ngayon pa rin, lagi ko pa rin inaayos-ayos, nagtitweak pa rin tayo. Hindi talaga siya pwedeng constant, hindi siya pwedeng permanent. As a businessman, kailangan din natin sumabay sa trend. Kailangan natin i-transform yung business natin, paiba-iba. Hanggang ngayon nga rin po, nagtatransform pa rin ako. So yung pag napansin nyo, bawat isang organization, ginawa ko na rin siyang isang unit. So meron na rin akong ginawang HR. Sa HR, lahat kasi ng mga companies natin may mga sariling HR tayo. Ang ginawa ko sa HR company ko, sineparate ko siya as another business entity. So ang ginagawa niya, hinahandle niya lahat ng HR rules namin sa company. Tumatanggap din kami ng ibang HR sa ibang company. So ganun din sa IT. So sa IT rin, ganun din yung ginagawa ko. Sila yung naggagawa ng mga computers natin, nag-upgrade, nagtatanggal ng mga viruses, nag-upgrade ng mga softwares. So ganun din, kinukuha ko rin sa ibang clients. Tapos yung global publishing, meron din tayong publishing kasi meron tayong magazine na ginagawa. If di kayo familiar, TGFM, ibig sabihin ng The Global Filipino Magazine, ang ginagawa naman po natin doon, pinapublish natin yung mga tagumpay ng mga OFW. Kasi nung dumating naman ako rito, wala po tayong parang role model. So ang ginawa ko, naggumawa ko ng magazine para doon natin i-share yung mga stories ng OFWs para at least yung mga OFWs, meron silang maging batayan ng success nila. Tapos ito si Ryan Namya, ito na yung editor-in-chief natin. Si Sarah, ito naman sa finance. Siyempre ang ginagawa po natin dito, pag nasa business ka na kasi, kailangan mo na i-lower yung expenses mo overhead. Ang ginawa ko rito, yung ibang mga companies nandito sa Dubai, pero yung mga ibang staff ko, nasa Philippines. So doon tayo nag-shift. Transform natin yung business. Dati yung business lang natin sa UAE. Pero para makatipid tayo ng expenses like sa mga accounting, bookkeeping, kailangan kong ako na mismo nagpupunta sa Pilipinas, nagtayo rin ng company ron para ma-maximize ko rin yung mga staff ko, ma-maximize natin yung capabilities nila. So nagtatayo ko bawat isa. FI Studios din naman, para di na ako kumuha sa iba. Ito na yung mga kumukuha sa mga menus, sa mga students, yung mga toga nila, sila na. Sa FI, ito yung mga short courses. Ang duration niya, 6 months. Tapos nursery natin, logistic, may mga deliveries kami, tapos may mga pinapadalang mga gamit. Yung CSS, ito yung nag-handle ng social media. Tapos mga restaurant. Ang restaurant po ginawa natin, kusina natin to, bulgogi, at saka bilaut. Sino sa inyo rito ang mga taga-QC? Ilagay nyo sa chat box. Sino mga taga-QC sa inyo? Isa lang po ang taga-QC. Yung malapit sa Timog. Ayan. Meron tayong restaurant sa Timog. Dalaw pa ko yun. Nag-marketing na rin. Pero guys, ginawa ko lang naman, syempre, ang pangarap naman nating as an OFW, for good sa Philippines. Ang problema kasi, na-experience ko kasi, hindi ganun kadali mag-business sa Philippines, lalong-lalo na pag tumatagal ka sa ibang bansa, nakukulangan ka ng connection, nakukulangan ka ng mga kakilala, nababawasan. Nagsubok ako mag-restaurant sa Philippines, ang hirap din pala, kasi ang dami ng mga bagong rules, ang dami mga bagong taxes. Unlike kasi sa ibang bansa, ang tax lang namin dito, VAT lang. Pag nasa Pilipinas ka na, ang tax mo dyan, ang dami. Meron ka ng tax sa national, meron kang tax sa city, meron pang tax sa barangay. So doble-doble yung tax. Nung nag-restaurant ako, ang hirap din ng challenge doon kasi dapat registered ka sa Pag-ibig, SSS, lahat ng mga deduction sa companies. Parang dati ginagawa ko yon pero ang dami mga bago. So pag nagbi-business din tayo, kailangan din nating ma-transform yung sarili natin para malaman yung mga local regulations. So after nun, gumawa rin po ako ng tagagawa ng uniform. Ang maganda dyan, syempre pinapakita ko paano, hindi naman ganito dati, paano ko transform yung maliit na business para lumaki, tapos habang lumalaki, kailangan mo mag-isip ng paraan para ma-minimize yung cost. Kasi pag lumalaki organization, sa total ngayon po pala, ang total population ng staff po natin, more or less 300 full-time staff. Yung mga part-time natin, mga 200. Bakit meron tayong mga part-time? Ito yung mga part-time trainers na nagtuturo sa bawat isang bansa. Ang bansang kino-cover natin, hindi lang po sa UAE, Bahrain, Qatar, Philippines, tapos may mga virtual courses din tayo. Katulad nito, nagbo-virtual courses din tayo, pero hindi siya parang PhD or MBA. Ang ino-offer natin parang TESDA. Nagmo-marketing na tayo, sir. So ito po yung team ko.
No problem, no problem.
Hindi, pero syempre, yung marketing na sinasabi ko, pinapakita ko lang kung paano rin natin ma-apply. Ang kagandahan niyan, ako kadalasan ginagawa ko, paano ko ba ma-improve yung company ko? Ang ginagawa ko lagi, naghahanap ako ng inspiration. Number one inspiration ko, syempre, through studying, through education, through taking a PhD. Lumaki lang naman yung business ko nung nag-aral na ako sa MBA, PhD, yung mga theories, ang gandang i-apply. So if you are into academe, ang gandang malaban din yung mga theories. Tapos kung gusto mag-business, yung mga theories na matutunan nyo rito, ina-apply nyo, hindi lang basta-basta pang theories lang. Lahat ng mga natutunan ko, dahan-dahan ina-apply. Tapos number one, through studying. Number two, pinakamaganda rin malaman for inspiration, yung ginagawa ng mga competitions nyo. Kung paano ginagawa ng competition. Syempre ako lagi, paano ba nila ginagawa to? Paano ba nila na-handle yung stress? Paano ba sila nagko-continue like sa pandemic? Nung mga competition ko, nung nagkaroon ng pandemic, nagsarado lahat ng campuses, nagsarado lahat ng business ko, nagtingin ako ng inspiration. Nung ko nalaman, mas maganda pala mag-Zoom. So lahat ng mga classes ko, Zoom ko rin. So after nyan, open lang dapat lagi tayo sa mga inspiration. Hindi naman to sinasabi nila, gagayahin yung competitors mo. Hindi. You will look for another, anong ginagawa nila. Yung mga sinasabi natin na best practices. Copy mo yung best practices nila, alamin mo yung pangit na ginagawa nila. Kasi ang kadalasan pa, alam mo sa isang businessman, ang daming mga criticism. Pag may mga criticism tayo natatanggap, dapat i-open natin yan eh. Kasi paano ka mag-grow, syempre as a person, as a business, hindi mo malalaman yung mga shortcomings mo. Sino makakaalam yan? Yung mga competitors mo. Kaya nga yung mga competitors ko, nagpapasalamat ako sa kanila lagi kasi sila nagsasabi sa akin ng mga pagkukulang ko. For example, itong school na to, parang ang sama ng mga admin. So meeting na naman ako, sabihin ko sa mga admin ko, ayusin natin kasi hindi maganda yung feedback. So based din sa mga feedback, kailangan din natin malaman. So alamin natin kung may mga feedback tayo natatanggap, yung mga feedback na to, wag natin dibdibin. Wag natin sabihin, hindi, ayaw mo lang sa company namin kasi competitor ka namin. Ako nga, pag may mga feedback, bad feedback, tanggapin natin, tapos improve natin. Tapos everyday, ang ginagawa ko nga, ang parang metrics, nagkakaroon tayo ng metrics, gaano ba kadalas nagkakaroon ng mga reklamo? Gaano ba kadalas nagiging maganda yung perseverance nila sa atin? So ang ginagawa ko ako pa nagbibigay ng mga survey. Importante talaga, kailangan din natin malaman kung paano ba kasaya yung mga staff din natin. Ang ginagawa para magkaroon ng ma-maintain natin yung mga staff, binibigyan ko sila ng mga free. Anong free? For example, ako, meron akong restaurant. Pag birthday nila, meron kang free na pagkain. Every month, meron din tayong sinasabing free birthday off. Pag off mo, birthday off mo para ma-motivate sila. Syempre, as a company, ang kailangan din natin gawin, ma-maintain din natin yung mga staff natin, mapasaya natin, kasi mas magastos ang isang company pag laging pabago-bago training. As much as possible, kailangan pa rin natin silang pasayahin. Ang problema rin kasi minsan, meron silang offer na mas maganda. Bilang isang company, ang ginagawa ko, pag mas maganda yung offer nila, kailangan talaga natin accept. So maging ready rin tayo. Hindi mo pwedeng sabihin sa isang staff mo, hindi ka pwedeng umalis. Siyempre, sa isang staff, sa isang employee. Ang progression din nila, pag umaalis sila, tumataas yung sahod, nag-iiba yung responsibilities nila, for their growth din yun. So, kailangan mo na i-mindset yung sarili mo, give them all the best na para pag nasa company sila, ibigay mo yung lahat sa kanila, pag nag-resign man sila, lumipat na ibang company, at least wala silang masabing masama sa'yo. So, naging ganun lang din lang ginagawa ko eh. Parang habang nandito ka pa sa FI, binibigay ko lahat. Pag umalis ka na, wala kang marinig na masama sa akin. Alam niyo, yung pinaka-motto ko sa company ko, walang personalan, trabaho lang. So wala mga chismis, wala tayong sinasabing chismisan. Alam mo na kasi ang pinakamahirap sa isang company, na experience ko, mag-handle ng mga Filipino staff. Lalo-lalo na sa ibang bansa ka. Andun talaga yung mga chismisan, hindi mawawala yung chismisan, inggitan, ang daming issue. So as a leader, ang hirap din maging responsible kasi kailangan lahat sila nakatingin sa'yo. So lahat ng mga managers ko, sinasabi ko rin sa kanila, as a manager, ang laki ng responsibility nyo. With great power comes great responsibility. So lahat nakatingin sa'yo. Kailangan maging as much as possible, kagalang-galang o as a model manager. So ito, ginawa ko lang siyang holding company para merong humahawak sa mga companies kasi kailangan ko rin, ito ginaya ko rin sa mga ibang companies, sa may mga ibang group of companies. Importante talaga delegation, line of work, responsibility. Bawat isa sa kanila, binibigyan ko ng talagang responsibility nila kasi syempre, pag isang staff, ang dami niyang trabaho, mababurnout din yan. Ang talagang pinapakasabi ko rin lagi sa mga staff ko, ayoko nag-overtime sila. Kailangan, kung matapos sila yung trabaho nila, tapusin lang nila from that time. So ito naman, yung HR din natin, may HR tayo, ibang lahi rin. Kasi dito sa Dubai, kailangan din nating 90% Filipinos, may mga ibang lahi rin akong mga staff. So sa finance, pag napapansin nyo, merong iba-iba. Ito nasa Dubai team, yung si Clarissa nasa Philippines, bookkeeper, para ma-minimize natin yung cost. Yung CSS team ko, ang manager lang nasa Dubai, lahat na ng team ko, syempre alam nyo yung style ng ginagawa ng mga ibang companies para maka-minimize kayo ng cost. Since CSS lang naman to, hindi mo naman kailangan ng presence. Ang problema kasi, mas marami kasing expenses ng mga staff natin pag nakasama namin sila sa UAE. Since ang ina-handle ng mga kasi namin, UAE, Bahrain, Qatar, iba-ibang bansa. So, an idea nakita ko, alam niyo mga call center, ginagawa ng mga call center, ina-outsource nila. So, ang ginagawa ko rin, ina-outsource ko yung mga pwede kong i-outsource. Like sa accounting, ina-outsource ko siya. Yung finance, ina-outsource ko siya. Pero full-time job pa rin sila. Tapos, kumukuha rin ka ng mga other clients. So, another way na magta-transform. Noong mga dati nagsisimula ako, CSS namin. Nung nagsimula ako, all around. So, ako yung CSS, ako yung accounts, ako yung manager, ako yung sales. Pag lumalaki na yung company mo, kailangan mo na talagang bitawan yung mga sinasabi natin na pwede mong i-train. Kasi pag di ka nag-train ng mga staff, hindi lalaki yung company. Tapos, ang pinakamahirap din dyan, kailangan din mag-transform. Yung paano mo kaharap yung mga staff mo. Hindi naman dapat laging tropa mo silang lahat. Kailangan pa rin meron kayo pa in line. Dati kasi kaibigan ko lahat sila eh. Pero as much as possible, maging professional tayo. Sabi nga natin, trabaho lang, walang personalan. Ang hirap din kasi ang ganang sabihin, we are a family. Pero kadalasan sa isang pamilya, pag isang negosyo, pag pinapasukan mo ng maraming kamag-anak, nagkakaroon ng tendency na nag-aabusado sila. So sa experience ko, as much as possible, i-minimize nyong lagyan ng in a position yung mga kamag-anak nyo. Kung hindi talaga maiwasan, okay, pero as a company na growing, kailangan mo mag-adapt. So alam mo yung nepotism, yun yung iniiwasan din natin. 'Di ba sa government may mga nepotism tayo. May good and bad kasi natutulungan mo sila magkaroon ng trabaho. Pero syempre, piliin mo rin. Hindi yung basta-basta kahit kamag-anak mo, ilagay mo siya sa position of power na hindi naman siya capable, hindi naman siya responsible. So kung gusto mo magkaroon ng isang kamag-anak sa isang company mo, piliin mo rin siya na kailangan qualified. So ganun pa rin. Tapos ito naman sa creatives. Yung creatives din namin, iba-iba rin. Meron kami sa Dubai, meron kami sa Abu Dhabi, meron kami sa Philippines. Yung principle na naman na outsourcing to minimize the expenses. So, yun nag-transform na naman tayo kasi lahat ng mga bagay na to pwede nating outsource eh. Ayun ang kagandahan. Maganda sa Philippines, mas mura ang labor, mas maganda sa Philippines, di mo na kailangang bisahan. Maganda nga sa Philippines, mas less yung incentive. Pero syempre, nabibigyan natin ng trabaho. Ang mahirap naman sa ibang bansa, mas marami kasing visa, mahirap pa ng visa, kailangan mo pa ng yung mga day off, mas marami. So, in my perspective naman as a businessman, kailangan nating alagaan yung mga expenses. Kasi pag lumalaki na, hindi mo namamalayan, lumalaki rin yung overhead mo eh. Pag lumalaki yung overhead mo, kailangan mapantayan yan ng kinikita mo every month. So, kailangan nakakuan din. Alam mo yung count your peanuts, yung sinasabi natin. So, yung studio, instead na mag-hire ako ng photographer sa labas, nag-hire na lang ako ng photographer, videographer, may team na ako. Meron kasi ako lagi-lagi may mga events. So sila rin kinukuha ang events ko, tapos sila rin yung pumupunta sa mga labas na events namin. In-house vlogger, nag-vlog na rin ako. Guys, kailangan ko rin mag-transform. Sa totoo lang, mahihain ako sa camera. Pero alam nyo ba, as a businessman, kailangan mo i-transform yung sarili mo. Kailangan mo mailabas sa madla kung sino ba may-ari ng company, anong klaseng personality. Kailangan nag-video ka. Pag napapansin mo, Sir Matt, lagi na ako nag-vlog. Bina-vlog ko yung mga nangyayari kasi ito na yung nagiging uso eh. Hindi na dati nakatago lang yung owner, pero uso ngayon kasi karamihan, alam mo yung mga Gen Z ngayon, puro vloggers na. Kailangan natin makisabay. Hindi naman sa uso, kailangan natin makasabay sa panahon. Kung hindi tayo sasabay sa panahon, mapag-iiwanan yung business natin. Sabi nga natin, ayaw natin maging BlackBerry. Ano ibig sabihin nun? Yung si BlackBerry, pag napansin nyo, nawala na lang siya. Napag-iwanan ng iPhone. Ayaw natin maging Nokia. Hindi sila sumabay sa uso. Ayaw natin maging Kodak. Di ba yung Kodak, dati may mga camera sila, yung film. Ayaw natin magpaiwanan. So as a business, expect mo talaga na may mga changes. Kasi pag hindi mo ina-accept na may mga changes, hindi ka mag-grow. So ako laging nagtitingin ng bagong changes, bagong trends, kung ano mga pwedeng i-apply sa business. Ang sabi nga natin, kung may business ka, sitting pretty ka na lang. Hindi po. Dapat nga mas lalo kang open-minded, kape-kape. Hindi ganoon. Para mas open ka sa mga changes. Mahirap ang changes, pero kailangan nating i-accept kasi pag di tayo mag-change, mapag-iwanan tayo. So ito yung publication natin. Meron din tayong marketing. Logistic, instead na kumuha ko sa labas, kasi nagde-deliver kami ng mga certificates. Imbis na kumuha ko sa iba, 15 dirham, sa akin na lang, na-minimize ko pa yung cost, nabigyan ko pa ng trabaho yung mga staff ko, tapos yung trabaho nila, hindi lang delivery ng certificate, delivery rin ng mga bagay-bagay. Tapos FI, merchandise, sa mga uniform, information technology, Bulgogi Grill. Kaya tinatanong ko, sinong taga Valenzuela? Sino ang taga Valenzuela dyan? Ayan, meron akong restaurant sa Valenzuela. Pag pumunta kayo, sabihin nyo lang pangalan ko, bibigyan ko kayo ng discount. Tapos, meron tayo sa Timog. Ito sa Dubai. Ito naman sa Timog. So, ito naman yung kusina natin to. Guys, bakit ba kusina natin to? Alam nyo yung pag nasa ibang bansa ka, kasi pag sa Philippines mo ginawa tong kusina natin to, ordinary lang siyang karinderya. Pero syempre, kailangan mong tignan yung market mo. Pag napupunta ka na ibang bansa, ang daming mga Filipinos. Alam mo, pag nasa ibang bansa ka as a Filipino, hinahanap mo yung mga kalahi mo. Hinahanap mo yung mga gusto mong kainin. So nagtayo ko ng kusina natin to, alam mo yung mas maganda siya rito, kasi mas tatangkilikin siya ng mga Pilipino. Pag Filipino ka, nag-abroad ka, ang una mong hanapin, pagkain ng Pilipinas. So tinayo ko to kasi ito yung in demand sa market ng kung nasaan ako. Kung tinayo ko to sa Pilipinas, walang kakain kasi puro karinderya na kinakainan natin doon, hindi siya papatok. Kung pumatok man siya, ang hirap kalabanin na yung mga na-establish na. So ang ginagawa natin sa kusina, sinubukan ko rin mag-cloud. Pag familiar kayo sa mga deliveries. So meron ako isang restaurant, so nakita ko uso-uso yung deliveries eh. Ngayon kasi, tatama rin na tayong lumabas, so kakainin. Ang mga kabayan naman, ang maganda rito sa mga kabayan natin, breakfast, lunch, dinner, kinakain nila lagi Filipino food. So as a leader din, kailangan mong i-transform yung business para i-adapt sa bagong technology. So anong bagong technology? Delivery. Mapag-iiwanan ka. Sa ngayon nga, 50-50 na eh. 50% yung dine-in ko, 50% delivery. Akala mo patay na oras, busy yung mga staff ko sa mga deliveries. So as a business, pag talagang kailangan yung tignan yung trends, kailangan yung mag-transform. Yung mga dating traditional business, wala naman sila mga deliveries. Pero ngayon, bago na yung panahon, kailangan natin mag-transform. Transformers. Ito yung GLT. Ang maganda nga pag cloud kitchen, mas konti yung mga staff na kailangan mo sa kitchen lang. Hindi mo na kailangan ng mga dine-in staff. Naka-minimize pa ng cost. Ayan. So ito naman yung bilaot. So bilaot, parang nag-experiment ako kasi transfusion. Alam niyo, minsan pag nagsasawa ng ibang mga kabayan, nagsasawa na sa mga traditional na mapagkain, gumagawa rin tayo ng mga fusion ng mga pagkain. Fusion ng Filipino with Korean, fusion. Dito ko nilalagay sa bilaot. Ibig sabihin ng bilaot, meron tayong bilao at saka binalot. So parang pinagsama natin yung mga fusion ng mapagkain. So tinetesting, tapos ngayon tinetesting ko iba-ibang klase mga pagkain. Dito yung mga kakaibang cuisine. So syempre may market pa rin naman sa ganun. So kailangan mo pa rin transform. Transform talaga. Root word natin ngayon, transform. Transformers. So yung CareDan, ito yung kasi nung nagte-training ako sa Filipino Institute, napansin ko ang daming medical courses. Ang dami naman kumukuha ng medical courses. Ang dami nagtitake ng CareDan. Ay, ang daming nagtitake ng caregiver, nursing assistant. So that time, nakita ko yung demand. So kailangan nagtayo ako ng CareDan Home Healthcare Center. Pero ngayon, hindi na siya Home Healthcare Center. Ang pangalan niya na CareDan Medical Center na siya. Meron na siyang clinic, parang polyclinic na siya. So nagkaroon na naman tayo ng bagong idea. Anong idea yon? Kasi dito sa UAE, usong-uso yung insurance. So karamihan dito naka-insurance. Paano ako kikita rito? So sasabihin mo lang free check-up. Alam niyo sasabi nilang free check-up. Hindi po talagang free 'yon. Para sa iyo, free 'yon, pero ginagamit namin sa insurance ang nagbabayad. So dami kong estudyante, ang dami kong staff. So layo lang sila papatambayin doon, free insurance. So another transformation na nakita ko na hindi pala kailangan na mag-walk-in ka lang, yung kita ng mga doctor, ng mga nurses, hindi pala doon. So sa panahon ngayon, lahat tayo kailangan may insurance eh. So paano mo magamit yung insurance mo? Magamit mo yung insurance mo, pag nagpunta ka sa clinic, sa insurance sila magbabayad. Kala mo libre, pero bayad mo na yon. So ang ginagawa ko rito, paano ako kumita? Sa mga students ko, sa mga ibang clients, insurance lang, free check-up, pasok na tayo. Tapos sa mga students ko rin, sa mga caregiver students ko, dito sila nag-on-the-job training. So kasi ang trend kasi ngayon, sabi nila, kailangan namin ng staff with experience. Paano ka nga magkakaroon ng experience kung di mo pa nasisimulan? So another way para magkaroon na ka ng experience, ang sinasabi natin dyan, on-the-job training. So yung on-the-job training, binibigay namin para pa nag-apply ng mga estudyante namin, mas madali sila matanggap. Ang dami na nga nag-a-apply sa mga estudyante natin after nila makagraduate sa Dubai, nagpupunta na sila nagpupunta na sila sa Japan, sa Canada, iba-ibang bansa na. So another way, kailangan mo i-transform. Siyempre kung may demand, may supply, kailangan din lagi ka nag-iisip. Hindi lang pala, kasi sayang eh. Sayang kasi meron ka ng audience. Siyempre kung may audience ka na, depende na lang sa'yo kung anong sasabihin mo sa audience mo. So sa akin, may audience na ako sa mga students ko, binibigyan ko sila ng guide para pag-aralan nila na mas maganda pa. So sa CareDan, iba-iba rin yung mga staff na kinuha natin kasi kailangan mag-adapt din tayo kasi ang clients din natin, hindi lang naman lahat Filipinos dito. So ito yung isa pa, FIDC. Anong ibig sabihin nito? Dalawa kasi sa UAE, ang St. Zita, ito yung cleaning services natin. So yung idea na naman na instead na kumuha ko sa iba, ako na lang gumawa ng sarili ko. Siyempre, nung gumawa ako sa sarili ko, wala akong idea kung paano magkaroon ng cleaning services. So kailangan ko na may transform yung sarili ko. Mag-aral. Pag-aralan to, nung wala nga ako mga staff, ako rin minsan naglilinis. Tinuturuan ko yung mga staff ko paano maglinis. Tapos yung FIDC, ito rin naman yung, alam nyo yung parang build and sell. Kasi madalas ako sa Philippines, meron akong mga properties doon, another way of earning. So kumukuha ako ng mga properties, binibuild ko, tapos binibenta ko. Construction company. So kailangan ko na ng pag-aralan. Alam nyo guys, nakakatuwa rin kasi pag nagbi-business kayo, continuous learning. Sabi nga natin, if you stop learning, you stop growing. So kaya ngayon, para alam mo, para sekreto sa tagumpay, sinasabi lang natin, ito yung pinakasekreto sa success, never stop learning. Continue lang tayo ng pag-aaral. Kasi pag tumigil na kayo, tumitigil yung idea nyo eh. Pag tumigil yung idea nyo, sinasabi nyo sa sarili nyo, gusto kong maging ganito, gusto kong maging ito. So ano yung way para maging marating mo yung pangarap mo? The best way is through studying. So kaya ang ginagawa nyo ngayon, ang ganda. Kasi nag-aaral kayo, hindi lang basta-basta para magkaroon kayo ng MBA, PhD sa pangalan nyo, nag-aaral kayo para mapalawak yung opportunity. Kasi pag di ka nag-aral, lilit yung opportunity mo eh. Pag nag-aral ka, ang ganda pa, nakikilala mo yung classmate mo. Pag nakilala mo yung classmate mo, di mo pa alam, yung business niya, pwede mag-complement sa'yo. Di nakadagdag ka na naman opportunity. So, ang daming opportunity na nabibigay ang pag-aaral. So, ngayon, FI Academic. Ito yung nursery natin. Yung high school, FIPS, ibig sabihin yan, Philippine International Private School. Pang mga high school, Success Wisdom, ito yung mga TESDA. Hindi siya TESDA, similar lang siya ng TESDA sa Philippines. Kasi pag sa ibang bansa, short courses ang tawag natin. So, sa Dubai, meron tayo sa Dubai, sa Abu Dhabi, ito yung adjunct. Sinasabi natin adjunct, part-time trainers. Ito sa Al-Ain, ay sa Sharjah. Sa adjunct natin, sa Al-Ain, sa Qatar, ay ito sa Bahrain, sa Qatar. Ayan. Second, the nursery. Ang idea naman natin kasi bakit nagsimula ako sa nursery, kasi meron na akong private school. So yung private school, K-12. Para alam niyo ang kagandahan sa isang education. Pag ito yung sikreto natin. Pag nag-education business kayo, maganda rito, every year, sa inyo papasok. Basta maganda yung service nyo. So sinimulan ko siya sa nursery. Ang pinaka-idea natin dito, ako kasi bilang OFW, hindi ako nakasama ng parents ko na lumaki sa ibang bansa. Number one, bakit di niya ako nakasama? Kasi ang mahal ng education sa ibang bansa. So nagkaroon ako ng idea na bakit di ako mag-offer ng affordable education na para sa mga OFW. Tapos ang nangyari kasi, di ba, napansin nyo, pag school, ang down payment nila, minsan 1/4, 1/2, 1/3, ang hirap magbayad. So ang ginawa natin, napansin natin yung problem. Alam niyo, pag may problema, mag-isip ka ng solution. Isang business idea na yan. So ang pinaka-problema talaga rito, hindi madala na mga kabayan natin yung mga anak nila sa ibang bansa kasi ang laki ng down payment. So ang ginawa ko, in-installment ko lahat. So every month, mas konti yung nababawas na tuition nila, pakonti-konti lang, minimal lang yung registration para madala nila yung mga anak nila. So sa awa naman ng Diyos, ngayon, nagiging maganda siya. Second home, bakit second home? Ito yung nagiging second home ng mga bata. So ginagawa ko, from 2, 3, 4 years old, sa atin mag-enroll, after 4 years old, pupunta na sila sa private school. Ang mahirap kasi sa private school, mahirap kasi ang mga requirements dito, kailangan sa malaking space. So puro bus muna sila. So tuloy-tuloy na. Ang kagandahan dyan, nakakasama na ng mga OFW yung mga anak nila hanggang sa paglaki. At affordable. Kasi ang pinakakuha ko rito, the most affordable Filipino private school in the UAE. So yung parang naging problema dati, na hindi nila mapaaral, ito yung ginawa kong solution. So ito, dyan sa Fairview, kung sino taga Fairview, meron din tayong nursery, meron tayong sports, and meron tayong daycare. So sinisimulan ko rin. So syempre, pinapangarap din natin na lumaki rin siya sa iba-ibang bansa, pero pinakamurang nursery rin. Tapos nag-offer tayo ng volleyball, swimming, taekwondo, kasi mas maganda kasi sa Pilipinas, yung mga bata ma-involve sa sports. Kadalasan kasi ang hilig na ng mga bata ngayon sa mga computer. So ginawa ko to para yung mga bata natin hindi na lagi nagko-computer. Mag-sports na lang kayo. Ayan yung mga trainings natin, mga license, iba-ibang mga courses. Marami siyang mga courses, kaya as a Filipino sa OFW, magandang bagay para ma-promote ka. Kung kumuha ka ng course, tapos ma-promote ka. Ayan. So yan lang guys. So ang to end, ang pinaka-tip ko lang sa inyo, sikreto natin, never stop learning. Tapos syempre, wag po kayong matakot to change your system, to change kung ano man kailangan i-change para ma-improve yung business. Kasi pag di kayo nagta-transform, mapag-iiwanan tayo sa business. So thank you Dr. Matt for inviting me, for sharing my business. So ang pinakakuan lang naman talaga dyan, alam niyo lagi namin sinisigaw sa FI, kung kaya ko, kaya mo, kaya natin to. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Gab. So I
Thank you,
think
sir.
that wraps up our conversation this afternoon. Kung kaya mo, kaya
Kung
ko,
kaya ko,
kaya
kaya
natin
mo,
ito.
kaya natin to. Ayan.
Yeah. Your presentation parang nag-dissertation defense ka na. So kung ako yung
Hindi na
kung ako
ano.
yung panel, i-award ko na yung diploma at saka degree. Okay, so
Kala ko nga i-award yun na, sir. Para pwede na ako maging doktor.
kaya
Doktor
nga.
na.
So kaya natin 'yan. No? Okay, konti na lang, no? So our first speaker is he's on his way to finishing the degree, no? PhD in strategy management. So thank you so much, Gab. Okay. Again, the usual, we can open our space for conversation if there are questions or additional inputs. I think in the chat box, it was well appreciated. So, yan, ang galing-galing mo. Okay. Nakaka-inspire.
Thank you.
Okay. Naman, no? So, maraming salamat, Gab. So, let me do the honors again. Philippine Christian University, our certificate of appreciation is awarded to our CEO, Gabriel John D. Rimando, for his invaluable insights as resource speaker during the academic discourse on managing organization, reflect, strategize, transform, a webinar for graduate studies, given this 21st day of October 2023 through Zoom Meet, Manila, Philippines. Thank you for heeding the call to the PCU core values of faith, character, and service. Signed by our University President, Dr. Junipen F. Gawan. A virtual applause, please, to our resource speaker. Thank you so much, Gab. Maraming
Thank you.
maraming
Thank you, sir.
salamat po. Okay, can we have a photo op for our third speaker this afternoon? So we continue sharing our appreciation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So again, I'll have the two screens, 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then this 1. Okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, let me go back on the screen. So that's it. So we have finished our webinar session this afternoon. I think quickly we had the 3 focal points for unlocking leadership. Our resource speakers are leaders themselves in their own specialization. We have our first speaker from the academe, which is my president, because I also work as the consultant and dean of studies for the distance education of Cap College. So we offer undergraduate programs, both from the business administration and the Bachelor of Arts. So we welcome also, if you have beneficiaries, sending students to school. So we are considered as the pioneer of distance education from 1988. Our previous president, the national scientist, Dr. Alcala. And he mentioned all about the 10 strategies, which is important, anchored on experience. So we look forward for the launching of the book. We already have a short title, initial title for his launch book, Matandang Guro, Reflection from a Mentor. So parang somewhere on that line. So hopefully we can have the book of our Senior Executive Vice President. And then after which we had a very insightful reflection on our second resource speaker, Dr. Jet, the co-founder of EduHeart Publishing. So we thank her for giving us the spectrum of how important reflections in the area of leadership also. So it's not on, she mentioned, it's not more on the spiritual side, but we can also utilize reflection deep in the leadership management. And of course, we have I think this is the best example of walk the talk, our transformed leader from a student, OFW, and now an entrepreneur, not only here in the Philippines, but conquering the rest of the world, because he has been expanding entrepreneurial endeavors, not only in the Middle East, but also in the Southeast of Asia. So congratulations to that. And to the rest of the participants, I would like to acknowledge your presence. Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon's webinar on managing organization. And we look forward to our next webinar session. We mentioned earlier that this is not for the faculty, this is not for the speakers, but this is for the students to have added value on your experience to graduate school. And we also look forward for the next webinar sessions in the areas of research. We have one professor telling me that he is also sponsoring one webinar for education and also for the human resource management. So we have line up activities for the MM Kulab group. Okay, at this time, I would like to remind everyone that you will be receiving a certificate of appreciation. So the citation goes like this one. It's a certificate of attendance presented to you. Thank you so much for joining, for having an active participant on this academic discourse, managing organizations. So it is a webinar for graduate studies given this 21st day of October 2023. So this is equivalent to 8 hours engagement, reflective lecture workshop on leadership and managing organization. So we hope that you can use this professionally or personally, okay, as a document for your participation in your academic pursuit for a degree in the graduate school. So welcome to MM Kulab for our new students, our continuing students. We wish you good luck. We have our comprehensive exam set on November 18. And to those that will be defending their thesis, we have dissertations 1, 2, and 3. So we wish all good luck. Hopefully that we have more numbers for the March 24, 2024 graduation. So again po, maraming salamat po sa pagdalo. Thank you so much. I'll take the attendance from our shots here. Okay, so I also asked someone to get an evaluation. So maybe I can share that in our group chat. Okay. So again, okay, let me end this screenshot. Let me end this screen share. So thank you po sa lahat. Maraming salamat po sa ating pagdalo ngayong hapon. Great day ahead po. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Doc. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you so much, Doc.